TTA, baby.
Yes, sir. What's up with it, everybody? This your favorite coach, Coach E, man. And you know what, man? I'm excited about today's special edition of
A State of Mind with Coach E.
Cause man, we really finna get to it, man. You heard me? Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, these past couple days have been very, very interesting. You hear me? Very, very interesting, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had some very interesting conversations, man. I ain't gonna lie, I really enjoyed myself, man. But shout out to Maybe Nationals, man, for the shout out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's dope, man. We excited about it August 4th through the 6th, I believe. Yeah, but anyway, we'll be in Wichita, Kansas, man. So hey, man, if you're looking for some another tournament to do, my boys, the guys, everybody on the boys' side, man, hey, man, come on to Wichita, Kansas for the Maybe Nationals, man. It's most definitely going to be a dope event. Maybe's been holding it down for a long time, man. So salute to Maybe, man. But let's get back to it, man. I was sent this video. I had already seen it before. It actually kind of inspired some of my thoughts, you know what I'm saying, on top of, you know, little comments from parents and stuff like that I didn't heard, you know, a conversation with parents. So, man, let's check it out real.
You at any level or age is not a development platform. It is a gaming platform. As you get older, it's an exposure platform. So that means you need to be already developed to a certain level before you go jumping into AAU. So if you're not developed, you're wasting a lot of that time, especially if you're traveling when you need to be developing. And you run the risk of essentially getting worse or losing interest because you're really not ready to be doing what you're doing. So you're going to be discouraged when you're getting your whooped in these AAU tournaments. Now, are there some AAU programs out there who have like the structure and the resources to develop you? Sure. But most of you, especially like the young kids, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, no, that's not the case.
TTA, baby.
Yes, sir, and we back. We're back. You just checked out the video. So let me say this. That video is more so of what I was trying to break down last video. I received quite a few phone calls. I had quite a few conversations. You know, even some comments on Facebook, and I feel like some of the people thought I was attacking the coaches. I wasn't attacking the coaches. That was for my parents to let them understand that a lot of time, and let me say this, like I said before, there's really a blurred line between what we have to offer as AAU and what we call as AAU and rec league. That line is very, very blurry, at least to my opinion. I was reading something about how rec leagues are suffering now because a lot of people who had good intentions are starting teams and running them in spring and summer as AAU teams. And taking the rec kids because, you know, maybe their son wasn't getting playing time. So they're creating teams to, you know, and putting fillers around them. So the rec league is pretty much non-existent now. I mean, you do have little junior leagues that be going on during the school year. But in my opinion, the rec league most definitely has been replaced by, you know, the spring and summer ball. You even starting to see rec teams who was normally rec teams starting to play summer ball in spring. That was my point. I wasn't necessarily saying that it's the coach's full job to train your kids, but at a certain age, a lot of times the coach is the introduction or introducing your son at like fourth, like my kids' age, 4th grade, 5th grade. A lot of times that will be their first introduction to basketball of any type of structure. So what I'm saying is, regardless of what level you on, even in the NBA, it doesn't matter if we consider an NBA player great, good, or bad. It doesn't matter because it's, even if they're role players, there's still a certain standard of basketball that he must know to play to get in there, even be taught to even play his role. A lot of people have to understand that for the most part, most NBA bottom low tier NBA players could go to any rec league or any, you know, respected league in the United States and go be the man. You get what I'm saying? Because they're developed at a certain standard. All I was saying was, parents, you have to do your job in making sure your child is developed, because sometimes winning on these in these programs are blinding you to the fact that your son or daughter is not getting better. And what happens is, when they get 6th grade, 7th grade, and they start truly traveling, your child gets left behind because they're not getting any better. My personal opinion, when you 4th to 5th grade, 6th grade, you shouldn't be taught to be a role player off the rip. Everybody should be at least be trying to find themselves and developing. You shouldn't come in automatically being a role player. Now, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? A child should be able to define themselves. Now, what you have to offer at that time might define the role you play on that team, but you still need to be able to catch the ball, shoot, dribble, get out of a press, just certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and a couple coaches I know had some long conversations, man, and they were some good conversations. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I really enjoyed them. But like I said, my personal opinion, it's a lot of parents who kids should be in the rec league and they're on these teams that's winning, and they're just happy with winning, and their kids is falling behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in high school, 8th grade and stuff like 9th grade, stuff like that, yeah, like, you know, it's kind of too late. But in 4th, 5th grade, you just learning the game. So there's no excuse for you not to be trying to get your child developed in whatever form or fashion. It's okay not to play on a competitive team right now. It's plenty of programs that have development teams, that have travel to elite teams. I mean, look for it, or put your child in the rec league. But that's all I was saying. All I'm saying is, you find a lot of parents who kids aren't developing or aren't getting the help they need, whether it's from extra help from a personal trainer, or whether it's their parents putting them in a situation, whatever it is, man. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying kids don't have roles. I understand that every child won't become Allen Iverson. Some kids will become J.R. Smith or Steve Kerr. You know, some kids will become JaVale McGee. But regardless of whatever role they is, each one of those players still understand basketball to a certain standard. It's not just Michael Jordan or Pat Beverly. There's a lot of different in-betweens. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying, man. Parents, please don't fall in love with winning. Please make sure your child is developing, because truly and honestly, in 4th and 5th grade, my personal opinion, winning should never be the primary. I love winning. I do love winning. But my parents will tell you, if my kids are getting sloppy victories and we're barely beating teams that we should be dogging, I'm not satisfied. So I'm big on development. And I'm not saying I'm the best coach. I'm not saying leave your team and bring them to me, because there's way better coaches than me. I can name a few people right now who I'm still learning from. But what I am saying is, make sure that your child is being put in the best position. If it's on you, coach, it don't matter who it's on, because at the end of the day, it's primarily on you. Yeah, your child might be good enough to, you know what I'm saying, start off with this competitive team, but at some point, everybody's going to get better. And if your child is just riding away at an early age, that's not good for them. So that's all I wanted to say, man. This your favorite coach, Coach E. And, man, as always, I enjoy the feedback. It's never personal. Keep talking to me, man, because, I enjoy doing this. You feel what I'm saying? So, salute to everybody out here who's even doing coaching kids. That's dope, man. You feel what I'm saying? Arkansas, this side year, you hear me? Arkansas versus everybody, like Brian Cal and them BW boys be saying, man, Arkansas versus everybody. Man, I feel like if we all could just learn to come together and build something here, man, our kids will be in better shape. So, man, salute to everybody doing their thing, man. I love everybody, man. You hear me? I'm proud. It makes me proud to see a lot of people who started out in these trenches and who coming up, man, and giving back to these communities. That's all that matter, man. So salute to y'all. Yes, sir. it's not really too many good positive influences where we from, and basically, you know, you left to figure out a lot of things, you know, on your own. So I know for me, I always told myself that if I ever get in a position one day, I was gonna make sure that I'm you know, reach out to many kids as possible and make sure that we try to curb this void that's out there.
TTA, baby.
Yes, sir. Man, look, we back, you hear me? Hey, so let's get into these announcements, man. Hey, as you all know, July 29th, I got to get it back out there, man. My guy Carlos Miller is hosting his Game Changers Nationals. Man, listen, any team in Central Arkansas needs to get in this event, you hear me? Man, Carlos always throws some great events, man. Hey, go on and make sure you get your last little runs in, man, because I'm telling you, this was gonna be a lot of good teams. We did it last year. Man, it was some good teams in there. So salute to Carlos, man. My guy's doing this thing, man. Just get with him. You know, Carlos Miller on Facebook, Game Changer Sports. Let's move to my guy Darren Hobson, man. It's a one-day event. Oh yeah, and Carlos Nationals is it'll be a two-day event in the Little Rock and Maumelle area. Let's get to my guy Darren Hobson, man. Look him up on Facebook. Darren is the owner of Hop Step Sporting Events. Look up Hop Step Sporting Events, man. Darren Hobson, he's doing a back to school back to school badge, man. August the 5th. We would get in it, but of course, as you know, we'll be in Wichita. I have to miss this event because I've been trying to catch up with Darren. It will be August the 5th, man. Go check my guy out. He's doing a 3-game guarantee, one-day event. You can't beat that, man. Hey, they even providing scorekeepers. A lot of y'all be whining about these events not providing scorekeepers. Well, there you go. There you go, man. Hey, my guy got scorekeepers. So all you gotta do is come in there and relax and just kick your feet up, man. So salute to Darren Hobson. That guy be holding it down, man. He always putting on good events, man. And I believe that will be in the Bend and Bryan area. Let me see. Yes, sir. It'll be at Bishop Park in Bryan, Arkansas. So, man, make sure you get with my guy Darren and get your team in that. Announcements. Don't forget to get with my girl AC, man. Arlisha Colvin, the best trainer in the game. Got my boys right. After a few events, man, a few training sessions, my boys' footwork is nice. They doing their thing. So salute to AC, TTA Bulldogs personal strength and conditioning coach, man. We love having her in the organization. I ain't gonna lie to you. AC is most definitely has been a major plus to us. So, man, hey, organizations, let me say this. Having a personal trainer in your organization is a must-have. I need y'all to do that, man. I'm not trying to stun on you or nothing, but I'm just saying, man, hey, a lot of times we always talk about this, and that, and all this, and other things that we need. But man, what about a strength and conditioning coach, man, and someone that knows what she's doing? You or him, you most definitely need that, man. She did some things to our kids and showed us new techniques and just stretches that, man, work miracles for our kids. So shout out to AC. If you need any type of highlights or your games or your student athlete of yours recorded, get with my guy Trey Dawes, man. Trey Dawes. Look him up on Facebook. TRA Dawes, DOSS. Trey Dawes, man, my boy. He been doing this for a minute, man. Crazy editing skills. That's who do all our videos. Man, shout out to Trey. That's another thing I feel like an organization must have. Somebody on deck to do their highlights for him, man. Because we are in the social media age, man. So, hey, most definitely reach out to my guy Trey Dawes, man. He gonna take care of you with the player prices. Another thing, man, shout out to all our sponsors, man. I don't know where we would be without y'all, man. Y'all most definitely showed a lot of love to us, man. Man, shout out to y'all. Man, I'm very, 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 very grateful for y'all, man. I'm gonna put a picture of all the sponsors. I don't want to miss nobody, but it should be popping up on the screen here in a few. Thank you, man. I am very, very grateful for y'all. Sponsors make things so much easier, man. And hey, matter of fact, to all my new organizations, old organizations, go get you a 501c3. A 501c3 instantly changes the game for you. You go from just a big organization to actually a federal tax exempt organization, and people will mess with you, man. When you got that 501c3, man, I'm talking about you'll be surprised who'll be willing to write a check for you. Even these big corporations, when you send out these sponsorship request letters and you got that approval letter with it, man, please get your affairs in order if you are truly trying to be serious about this. A 501c3. Man, go get you one. If you don't know how to do it, inbox me and I got you. I got you. What else, man? Shout out to Moses Moody coming back and giving a free count, man. That was dope. Shout out to Moses Moody, man. That I heard some good things about it. Hopefully we can catch him next year. Just shout out to all the Arkansas hoopers that's coming back on, and just even the ones who just doing their thing, man. You guys keep doing what you're doing. You inspiring our youth, man. You letting them know they can do it. So shout out to you guys. That's all I can think about. Matter of fact, shout out to Jacob Lanier. That boy moved up some spots in the top 100. Ain't even played a basketball game yet for his high school this year. So salute to him, man. That boy put that work in, man. So salute to him. Go check him out on the ESPN.com and see the wonderful things that's going on in Arkansas. We got a lot of hoopers. That's it for me, man. I can't think of nothing else. Oh yeah, car wash this weekend. I have the details on my page. We're fundraising for Kansas. If you want to also, if you just feel it in your heart to just donate to us, I'll put the Cash App up in the Venmo. Yes, sir. That's it, man. But, hey, salute to all my coaches out there doing your thing, man. Keep hitting me up and giving me your feedback. That's what make this worth it, man. For real, for real. I'm not going to always be right. Like I said, it's my opinion. Sometimes my opinion might be out. But, hey, keep your boy in your prayers and keep me in line, man. Holla at your boy. This your boy, Coach E, man. Yes, sir. We out.